ANC President Jacob Zuma has urged young people to be mindful of leaders who are quick to raise their hands to lead. He says the focus must be on the program of the party before demanding leadership positions. Zuma addressed the ANC Youth League's 73rd anniversary at Lady Smith in KwaZulu-Natal.
Happy birthday, ANC Youth League! Happy birthday!
A cause for celebration. President Jacob Zuma told the gathering that since the Youth League's establishment in 1944, it has played a pivotal role in the success of the ANC. He called on young people to play their role in ensuring economic emancipation for the majority of South Africans.
Ngiyafisa ukuthi ke ngisho lezinto entsheni ngenzela ukuthi intsha yazi ukuthi inomsebenzi omkhulu.
I want to tell the youth that they have a big impact in the ANC. The ANC Youth League plays a role in uniting the party, and they have the same vision as the ANC to succeed in the December conference.
The
president also reminded the youth about the importance of acquiring knowledge through education, making an example of the founding members of the league, such as its first president Anton Lembede. He also urged them to study the history of the ANC.
Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma says she will go anywhere the ANC decides to send her. This was her answer in response to questions about her being sworn in as an MP this week. But when questioned about rumours of her joining President Jacob Zuma's cabinet, she said that she was unaware of it. The ANC presidential hopeful was addressing the Youth League's birthday celebrations in Nyanga, Cape Town today.
Journalists managed to get into questions about the latest plans for the former AU chair.
If the ANC wants me in Parliament, I will go to Parliament.
Anything about the cabinet?
I don't know anything about that.
To the audience of more than 1,000, she spoke of a skills revolution for the youth, saying it was necessary for the youth to play a role in growing the economy. Referring to the ANC presidential race, which has seen factionalism rearing its head, she called for comrades to be disciplined.
2017, the elections, which will be in about 3 months plus, should not divide us. Comrades, if the branches elect you and they put you in the contest, and you accept it, then you must go in there with the spirit to win, but understanding that you can lose.
There had been reports that another faction of the Youth League in the province had threatened to disrupt today's event. Dlamini Zuma also paid homage to slain former Youth League Secretary General Sindiso Magaqa when referring to the sacrifices made by the youth in South Africa. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Nyanga, Cape Town.
In Northwest, ANC NEC member Nathi Mthethwa has endorsed Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma's presidential campaign. Speaking in Klerksdorp at the ANC Youth League's 73rd anniversary, he took a swipe at those calling for Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa to take over the top seat, saying the ANC is not run by traditions but by its constitution. Mthethwa is on the ANC Youth League's top 7 leadership preferences.
The event to mark the 73rd anniversary of the ANC Youth League and its founding president Anton Lembede. But the ANC leadership contest took center stage, and those who hold the view that Ramaphosa must lead were in the firing line.
I think, comrades, we must deal with this thing because comrades have been, easily raising this thing of the tradition. What is a tradition? What is that? Does the tradition precede the constitution? Does it precede the principles of the movement? Will it have to precede the values within the African National Congress?
The ANC Youth League reiterated the stance for a woman president.
The leadership will elect in the ANC conference if those who agree with us that there will be free education, we will take land. We are not going to be led We are not going to be led by blessers. next president of the ANC is Comrade Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma.
The League's view is said to be surprising as it supported Zuma in 2007, based on the fact that he was the deputy president at the time.
It is quite ironical that Jacob Zuma, when he was not found fit in the fight with Thabo Mbeki, the argument was that Thabo Mbeki was supposed to bring his deputy in, and that was also supported by the Youth League and no one other than Julius Malema at that time.
The League also denounced the Guptas, warning against creating new monopolies, and called for an NEC which is fully representative of young people. Tsholofelo Matibedi, SABC News, Klerksdorp.
As the CR17 campaign intensifies, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa described the upcoming ANC National Elective Conference as an opportunity for organisational renewal. He also lambasted existing internal factional battles within the party. Ramaphosa addressed the Cadres Assembly in Kimberley, Northern Cape.
Cyril Ramaphosa on home ground, the Northern Cape, the first province to declare its support. Ramaphosa's message was clear. It was time for the ANC to change.
We should not be spending our time in factional politics. We should not be spending our time backbiting each other. We should be spending our time uniting the African National Congress and making it strong.
Flanked by former KwaZulu-Natal chairperson Senzo Mchunu, who is said to be the next Secretary General, Ramaphosa stressed the importance of choosing the right leaders come the December elective conference.
The December conference will be one of the most important moments in this generation that will enable us to correct the mistakes that we have been making so that the ANC can renew itself if it does not want to go down the path of decline.
The Northern Cape ANC has defended its decision to support the Deputy President, citing the 1949 ANC Conference resolution. Provincial Chairperson Zamane Saul sees the election of Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma as a disguised third term for President Jacob Zuma.
There were 4 disturbing trends that we actually noticed in 2007. One was the attempt to block the Deputy President from ascending to the position of the President, where the President wants to anoint his own successor, as if we're in biblical times. We said we are going to fight this.
Earlier, Ramaphosa received blessings from the Catholic Church in the province. The ANC here promised support from most, if not all, of its 208 branches. Neria Hlakutsa, SABC News, Kimberley.
ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe says the party faces a life or death situation ahead of its elective conference. Mantashe was delivering the O.R. Tambo lecture in Vosloorus in Ekurhuleni on Gauteng's East Rand. He says the ANC would need a certain caliber of leadership to help it transcend from being a party of corruption and state capture. The Secretary General has recently revealed that he declined a slate proposal that he succeeds Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa. Mantashe also poured cold water over the debate that, as per ANC tradition, the Deputy President must become President.
Don't exonerate the Deputy President.
You should not only want him to be the President, only because he is the Deputy President. He should also meet the criteria. One day, you will end up with the wrong leader.
Dr. Makosi Khoza's disciplinary hearing has been postponed to next Sunday. Khoza did not attend the hearing due to threats made against her. Her representative also requested more time to prepare for the case as he was only appointed last night. The ANC in KwaZulu-Natal has charged Khoza with ill discipline, accusing her